Hey friends, do you see what this is right here? This is a peacock egg. So we finally were able to get one of the eggs, and we're gonna try to save however many we can. So if you guys remember, I think I showed you that we bought an incubator, and we are gonna try to incubate some of the peacock eggs, which is gonna be really cool. So I'm gonna keep you guys posted on this process. This I think would be egg number 3. So I'm probably gonna write a number 3 on it just to kind of keep track of how many she's had. The 2 previous.
You don't know if that's 2?
Well, no.
Because there might have been a duck egg. There was a duck egg in that stall, and somebody took it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it could have been a duck egg.
Oh, it could have been a duck egg then. You guys, I was showing you that there was a duck egg, or there was an egg that was cracked in the pasture. Antonio's saying that there was a duck egg in the area where we do the milking and stuff like that, but it came up missing. So it's very possible that that was a duck egg that I saw out in the pasture, but I didn't pick it up. I didn't touch it. There was ants on it, so it's a possibility. So this is either number 2 or number 3. And I think they usually have, I think it was somewhere between 4 to 12, and the normal number is 6 or something like that. So I've got to do more research on it. As you guys know, we're very, very new to peacocks. So if we're going to keep track of the amount of eggs that are coming in, I definitely need to do some more research. But like I said, I will keep you guys posted on this. But then when we feel like she's had enough eggs, we will go ahead and incubate them and see how that goes. But that's super exciting. I can't wait. We're not going to let her sit on the nest only because she's in with those other 2, the males. So we don't want the peahen to, I don't know. I don't know if the males will try to eat them or whatever the case is. But we bought this incubator. We want to try out the incubator, and why not try it on the peahen eggs. So that's what we're going to do. But it's pretty cool. Oh, well, maybe something got some of them. Here's our geese family. We decided to take a walk up to the pond, but there's only 4 here. So something must have got 2 of them, which is probably why they're extremely protective. We do have fox and probably coyote, definitely raccoons and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, you could hear our peacocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then over here, you can see the turtle in the water. I'm not sure if I mentioned this to you guys or not, but as you know, we had that mama hen that was sitting on the 15 chicks. Well, something happened to mama hen. There was a tragic accident where mama hen and a couple of chicks came up missing. So we've had these chicks here in the brooder. I believe there's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so we have 12 chicks in here. And then we have another mama hen. She has 5. But these babies are doing good. They've adjusted to being in here. They don't love it, but they're protected. They have food and water. They're doing all right. So just in case you guys are confused, we had the black hen that had 8 chicks. Then we had that other hen that had the little baby chick with the busted up eye. And she's the one that we ended up having to put the 15 chicks underneath. But now we have another hen who hatched out. Originally she hatched out 12 baby chicks, but now she's down. Yesterday she had 6, but today she's down to 5. Her chicks, however, have not been very healthy. one of them had some sort of sickness in its eye, and I believe a couple, like two others, had some sort of sickness in its eye as well. So like some sort of bacteria, or I don't know. So these are her 5 chicks that are left. And like I said, yesterday she had 6. So I don't know what happened to the 6th one. A snake could have taken it. Hi, little fuzzball. Now, this is the hen that is part Cochin. She was born this past year here on the farm. And her mama was our Cochin that something took her. So if you see, she has like furry feet. She doesn't have furry legs, just furry feet. So this is the closest that I've been able to get to these little chicks. I'm trying to see if any of them have furry feet. I think maybe one. That one with the really dark legs. That might be hair or feathers. Hard to tell. What is everybody being so loud about? Listen to this. What is going on over here? What's the matter? Come on now. What are all of you guys cackling about? Now, you'll see this. You see that little bird right there? There's a nest right there. Anyways, these chickens are crazy. Anyways, today they're acting super crazy. I don't even know if there's any more babies in that nest. It's right here. Hello, Mr. Cardinal. Hello, sir. When raising free-range chickens, you'll always have casualties. It's the nature of the game. Unfortunately, when they have baby chicks and they're roaming, something will happen to them. Sometimes they fall in the water dishes. We try to make sure that most of the water is low, which right now there are a couple of buckets. These buckets right here actually need to be dumped, but we had so much rain. This is rainwater. This filled from 2 days worth of rain. So that's a lot of stinking rain. But anyways, those 2 buckets need to be dumped. And we try to make sure that the pools have low water in it, but because of the rain, we've got to go and dump those and put like just shallow water in it for the animals. Ducks are going to be a little disappointed, but they'll be okay. We have to make sure the little babies are protected. So snakes, hawks, although I have never seen a hawk take any of our animals, but hawks, just casualties, getting hurt somehow. Things happen. That's why I'm kind of glad that we were able to take these 12 babies that we have and put them in the brooder over here, because at least I know that they're protected and they will survive. And then when they get big enough to where they can jump up in the trees and roost in the trees, we'll go ahead and let them out. Hopefully there's 12. I mean, we've never kept 12 in this brooder before, It's usually only like maybe 4 to 6. So we'll see if they need more space or not. And if they do need more space, then we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll put them in the other chicken coop, because all of those chickens right now are free ranging as well. They are laying their eggs over there though. I'm referring to this chicken coop over here. This is the one that we purchased last year, but it's definitely too small for all of our chickens. So we had, I think that we had like 6 or 7 chickens that we were leaving in this chicken coop. And now they always go in here to lay their eggs, which is good. Hi, duckies. You guys ready to come out? Come on, babies. Come on. Come on. Hi, ducks. Hi, ducks. Well, anyways, as soon as I walk away, they'll come out. Oh, their pool water is a little nasty. Gotta clean that out. Put some lower water in it. And then this one just needs to be dumped. So that water's dumped. That one needs to get dumped. And then Antonio left this stuff up here. Any of my my ladies out there that have husbands that leave stuff just everywhere, and you feel like you have a third child that you're constantly picking up after, that's me. Welcome to a glimpse of my world. It's alright, I'm used to it. We've been together for almost 20 years, so unfortunately that's just the way it is. But I do put up a fight about that. Sometimes I get a little frustrated because, you know, he's a grown man. He should be picking up after himself. But anyways, the other day we got some of our wood sliced up. So I believe today my sandpaper should come in. I had to order some more. And then this stuff here is actually going to turn into the trim. So we have some pieces that are for around the door, and then baseboards. So the 5-inch are the baseboards, and then I've got to sand and stain this one too. But this wood here is for a different project. Just these right here are for baseboards and trim around the door. But anyways, that was done. As you guys know, most of the interior of the house has been pretty much completed. And all of the big major projects. We got the shiplap done around the island, but we do not have the trim up on that island yet. So we have to work on that as well. Yeah, we'll try to get all the trim done around the same time. But this trim here, we'll finish up the trim in the entire house. So that is good. What else? Then we have to work on building the barn door for the pantry and the bathroom, my bathroom, and then the closets. But I think we're really going to hold off on those closets for a while. Right now, it's not that big of a deal. Plus, now that the majority of the house is complete, Antonio's got to go and get a job. So I don't know how long that'll take for him to go and find a job. I am going to start advocating for him for his decorative concrete, because he's done decorative concrete for the last 5 years. He truly, truly enjoys it. He's really good at what he does. And I believe that's something that we'd like to do. We're going to get him a pressure washer and all the equipment that he needs in order to build up his own business. So we're hoping that that's going to be the next direction that we go in, is that he gets some jobs for some decorative concrete. And that's how you start. You start small, and you just work your way up and do what you can. And that's it. Side jobs, he's definitely a handyman, so sticking him on Facebook as, you know, any side jobs necessary, whatever, he can go and do that, make some extra money. We would prefer him to get a job like that where he can work on his own time rather than getting a job working for somebody. We haven't done that in a really long time, so there's no point in really doing that when we're so well versed in so many different things, especially he is. But I've owned a business for a long time, and every business that I've been in, whether it's real estate, massage therapy, whatever, it's always been me basically pushing and working for myself, getting my own clients and stuff like that. So I'm very good at advertising and getting the word out there. So I will be his PR person. I even said that I would help him if he needed an extra hand. I don't mind doing some dirty work, so if I have to help him. But that's the way you get things started, and we're just hoping that, you know, maybe if we do get a good business of decorative concrete going, then Zion maybe in the future would like to take something over like that, or whatever. The possibilities are endless, and you always have to dream big. I always say that, dream big, put those visions out there. If you don't have a vision, you won't be able to do the things that you want to do, or you know, it's just good to keep on thinking about stuff like that. So anyways, that's the next step that we're going to be working on. Then all this little stuff in the house, not a big deal. While he's working, I'll be sanding and painting the trim, and then once all that's done, he'll probably go ahead and just pop it up, and then of course I'll do the caulking and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of it for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed this video. Pray for these little chicks that they all make it and live good lives, at least until they're big enough to just kidding. Kinda. We've been talking about for a while that we want to have our own meat birds and stop buying so much meat from the grocery store for 2 reasons. One, it's ridiculously expensive. I mean, I know you guys have seen the cost of meat at the grocery store, and 2, we're on a farm. So why we are not processing our own meat, I have no idea. None. And we have both talked about that we need to start processing our own meat. So that'll be our next step, is to really get into the rhythm and really learn how to just butcher and process and bag and freeze and all that other stuff, and just get really good at that. Because obviously we have a bunch of chickens being born, so we might as well put them to good use, because there's no use in continuing to feed animals and not get much back, especially with the roosters. So that's that. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, you guys be blessed. We'll see you then. Bye.